Attention passionate Montreal, Canadiens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the Atlantic Division and it could shake up the entire conference. We're talking about a direct impact on Montreal Canadiens' path to another Stanley Cup run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Montreal Canadiens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Montreal, Canadiens fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been keeping an eye on what's happening behind the scenes with the Canadiens, you know that the team is making some interesting moves as training camp approaches. One of the latest developments that's catching attention across the league is the signing of Kevin Mandolese to a professional tryout agreement. Yes, that's right, the Canadiens are bringing in a fresh face in net, and it's a move that could have some serious implications for the team's goaltending situation this season. Kevin Mandolese, a 25-year-old goaltender from Blainville, Quebec, has been making steady progress in his professional career, and the Canadiens are clearly interested in giving him a shot to prove himself. Last season, Mandolese played with the Colorado Eagles, the AHL affiliate of the Colorado Avalanche. His numbers were quite respectable, especially considering the level of competition. He went 11-6 with a .287 goals against average, a save percentage of .903, and even managed a shutout in 19 games. That's a solid showing for a player looking to establish himself as a reliable option at the AHL level and potentially push for more in the NHL. Now, Mandolese's journey to this point isn't just about last season. He's been around the block a bit, and his experience includes 4 seasons with the Belleville Senators, the AHL affiliate of the Ottawa Senators. During his time there, his record was 28-28-5, with a .330 GAA and a save percentage of .896. Not eye-popping stats, but enough to show he can compete and hold his own in a league filled with talented shooters and skilled forwards. He's also had the chance to see NHL action, albeit in limited doses, during the 2022-2023 season with Ottawa. In those 3 games, Mandolese went 1-2, posting a .319 GAA and a .916 save percentage. Not bad at all for a young goalie trying to break into the league's upper echelons. And it's not just the NHL and AHL where Mandolese has showcased his skills. He's also played in the ECHL, with stints at teams like the Atlanta Gladiators and the Allen Americans. There, his stats are pretty impressive: 6-7-1 overall, with a .277 GAA, a .921 save percentage, and 2 shutouts in 15 games. During the 2023 Kelly Cup playoffs, he went 4-5 with a .313 GAA, a .914 save percentage, and 1 shutout in 9 games. These numbers tell us that Mandolese has the resilience and the ability to perform under pressure, which is exactly what the Canadiens might need as they look to bolster their depth in goal. Now, what does this mean for the Canadiens? Well, it's quite clear that the team is still in the process of assessing their options in goal. With the signing of Mandolese, they're adding a young, hungry, and somewhat experienced player to what could be a very competitive training camp. The current situation in Laval, the Canadiens' AHL affiliate, appears to be a battle between Jacob Fowler and Kaapo Kähkönen for the starting role. But Mandolese's arrival could shake things up a bit, especially if he impresses during preseason games and earns a spot in the conversation. And let's not forget, the Canadiens have also signed Hunter Jones and Ben Gaudreau to AHL deals, which signals their commitment to building a strong, versatile squad at the farm level. Having Mandolese join the mix provides the Rocket with a reliable veteran presence, someone who can push the younger goalies and add depth to the overall goaltending group. If Montreal decides to carry 3 goalies, Mandolese could very well be that third option, giving the team flexibility and insurance for the long season ahead. But beyond just numbers and roster spots, this move is also about the message it sends. The Canadiens are still looking to develop their talent, to find those hidden gems that can step in when needed and elevate the team's performance. Mandolese's journey from Quebec to the AHL and brief NHL appearances shows a player with resilience, and that kind of determination is exactly what Montreal needs as they aim to climb the standings. The team's current core, with players like Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and the emerging young defenseman is already promising. But having reliable goaltending is critical if they want to make a real push toward the playoffs and beyond. This season, expectations are high, and the Canadiens are eager to build on last year's progress. Fans are optimistic about the young talent on the roster, but they also know that goaltending can be the difference between a good season and a great one. The signing of Mandolese, even on a PTO basis, signals that Montreal is serious about exploring every avenue to strengthen their goalie depth. It's a smart move, especially considering the unpredictable nature of injuries and the need for reliable backups. Now, looking ahead, Mandolese's performance in preseason will be crucial. He'll have the opportunity to showcase his skills in training camp, to earn the trust of the coaching staff, and perhaps even to earn a regular spot in the lineup if he impresses. Keep in mind, the Canadiens have a lot of internal competition, but that's what pushes players to perform at their best. The battle for the goalie spots is always intense, and Mandolese's arrival adds another layer of competition that can only benefit the team. And for fans, this is an exciting time. Every move, every signing, every training camp battle is a piece of the puzzle that could lead to a deep playoff run. The Canadiens are in a phase of rebuilding and retooling, and the addition of a player like Mandolese fits perfectly into that vision. It's about finding those players who are hungry, who have potential, and who can grow within the Canadiens system. With the team's focus on developing young talent and maintaining a competitive roster, Mandolese's role could evolve as the season progresses. So, in summary, this signing might seem small on paper, but it carries a lot of weight in the grand scheme of things. The Canadiens are clearly exploring their options and building a competitive environment in their goaltending core. With Mandolese's experience, resilience, and potential, he could become a key piece in Montreal's plans this year. Whether he's the backup, the third goaltender, or a player who pushes the others to elevate their game, one thing's for sure, he's here to compete. And as Canadiens fans, we should keep a close eye on his performances, because it's these kinds of moves that often set the stage for a franchise's future success. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Montreal Canadiens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the season promises to be intriguing. The Canadiens have a lot of young talent, a mix of veterans, and now, a potential boost in their goaltending depth with Mandolese in the fold. Fans are eager to see how this all plays out, especially as camp opens and the battles begin. Will Mandolese seize the opportunity? Will he emerge as a serious contender for a regular spot? Or will he serve as a valuable backup that keeps the team's goaltending stable through the grueling NHL schedule? Whatever the case, his journey is just beginning, and it's a story worth following closely. And let's not forget, the Canadiens are not just thinking short-term. They're building for the future, and every move they make, including this one, is a step toward creating a team capable of competing at the highest level. With the young core developing, the coaching staff working tirelessly, and new additions like Mandolese ready to prove themselves, there's a lot of optimism around Montreal. The fans, the city, everyone's eager to see how this season unfolds, and every game will be a test of this new, ambitious chapter of Canadiens hockey. So, as we watch this story develop, keep your eyes on Mandolese and the rest of the team. Because in hockey, sometimes it's the small moves that make the biggest difference. And right now, Montreal is making moves that could shape their destiny for years to come. Whether Mandolese makes the team out of camp or not, his signing is a clear signal. The Canadiens are serious about competing, about building depth, and about giving their young players the best environment to succeed. And that, my friends, is what true franchise rebuilding looks like. And now, Montreal Canadiens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Canadiens. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Montreal Canadiens news. Thanks for being here, and as always, let's go Habs.